Good evening, everybody. This is the Balloon Bandit of Amusement with a twist, Orlando. I made Anna look alike yesterday. It was a prototype. It was the first one I had ever done. So this is a remake to that video, and I have reconstructed it so it's a little nicer and easier to put together than the original. So we're going to do a quick video. We need one rose, one black, two dark blue, one blush and one brown, and we're going to start out with the rose. Okay, as you can see, I blew it up. It was about 5 fingers off the nipple. I squeezed it down. We're going to start out. We're going to go over here. We're going to go open hand size bubble, followed by an ear twist. If I can get that thing to go. Okay, and we're going to pull out on the ear twist. Then we're going to run it back. We're going to do a lock twist. Just like so. We're going to do ear twist right here. And then we're going to squeeze this down. And take that little bit. And lock it on the other side. So you should have what looks like that. Okay. Next, what you want to do is you want to get your black balloon. You could start with the bottom of the dress if you really wanted to. But you're going to have this piece in place before you can tie it to the dress. Okay. You can either do a hand-size bubble to make it smaller for the V, or open hand-size bubble, in which I think the open hand-size bubble was okay. So basically what we want to do is we're going to go hand-side bubble, and we're going to wrap it around the ear twist. Once we have it around the ear twist, we're going to go lock twist. Then we're going to go open hand-size bubble. It should match basically the one that you just did if your hands are the same size all the way around. And then we're going to run it right around that other ear twist, and we're rolling it right around there. Okay? Then we're going to go hand size bubble, and then we're going to do a lock twist right here in the center by running this through. Come on, come on. My black ones are always sticky. I've never figured out why the black balloons do what they do. They always are sticky. Okay. So now you should have what looks like the Superman type design on the top. And we're going to break that off. Okay. Oh, we're losing an ear twist there, but that's okay at this moment in time. Now what we wanted to do is we want to make the bottom of our dress. 5 to 7 fingers off the nipple is fine on your balloons. Squeeze them down. And don't have the heater pop them. I have a heater behind me. It's a little cold at this second. Okay, we're going to go 2 semi-open hands. Go ear twist, just like in the regular dress. Pull out. Go 3-finger bubble, followed by a 3-finger bubble, followed by an ear twist. Then we're going to go lock twist, just like in the original dress. So you should have what looks like that. And now we're going to repeat that last step over. 2 semi-open hand side bubbles. Go ear twist. 3-finger bubble. 3-finger bubble. Ear twist. Okay. As you can see, my 3-finger bubble and my 3-finger bubble aren't the same size, so I'm going to back out and do it again. Somehow, when you do it, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, that looks better. Be careful when backing out, because sometimes when you do that, it does create problems when trying to retwist it. Okay, now we're going to lock twist that together. Take those two and lock twist the tops together. And run that right through a few times. It will lock it right in place. Then we're going to run this one, the length of the balloon. Make an ear twist. 3-finger bubble. And that's not really got a lot on there, so you can rip that right out of there. Tie it off. Sometimes you'll have more, sometimes you'll have less. If you have real less and you don't think you can tie a knot, just leave that bubble there and just wrap it into the center of the design. It helps push the bottom of the dress down. So don't think just because you don't have the exact amount of balloon that you need in order to make a twist that you have to. Then basically what we're doing is we're just squeezing it down to give the dress a little more conformity. Okay? You can either do this one of two ways. You can either leave it blown up like I did and squeeze it down and run it through, or you can just pop it off and tie it on there, but we're going to do it this way. As you can see, that pink one is definitely dying, so we're going to have to semi-rebuild it here in a minute. Okay. And we're basically what we did was we stuck it through a few times to tie it on. And then we're going to break it off. And just tuck it in. Okay? So you should have what looks like a dress, but you should have an extra bubble here, and you should have an ear twist here. Like I said, mine's having issues, so we're going to recreate those. Sometimes you get a bad balloon. So we'll start on the side that has the good ear twist. You saw that I squeezed it down. I'm just going to wrap it right around that good ear twist. And just for good measure, we're going to roll it back the opposite direction and make it a little tighter. And then we're going to go right across the top of the dress to where that other ear twist is, or should be. If you had my problem, you don't have to do what I'm doing as part of the design. This is just because I popped my design. I'm telling you what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm tucking the extra little ear twist thingy inside. Okay. Now your design should look something like this. You should have a circle with 2 bubbles, ear twist, 2 lock twist bubble, 2 lock twist bubble, and 5 bubbles with ear twist on the end with 5 going to the center. Should look like a star on the bottom. Okay? Now, with her cape, I just choose a decent spot, and then we're doing what is a pinch twist, basically. We're just squishing it down. You could actually sit here and flick it if you wanted. And then on the other side do the same. And that's going to give her more of a square type cape to her dress. Okay. Now just like in the other princess, you do your hair. So it's about 5 to 7 off the nipple. Run that through. You're going to go the length of the head, followed by an ear twist. And we're going to go back up. We're going to go lock twist. So basically we roll it together and then pull it through. Now we need an ear twist right here. Then bring that one down and lock twist right against that last ear twist on that design, and then just stretch it out, squish it, whatever you need to do in order to get it to do what you want. You can get it to curl if you really wanted to. Next, we're going to take our blush. This one uses the exact same setup, except for we have to twist it a little bit in order to make it work with these shoulders versus princess shoulders. So we're just locking it to the head. I'm going to roll it around backwards to pull it tighter. We're going to lock it at the bottom ear twist and around the bottom of the hair. So you should have the princess head now. Okay, with a piece of brown still hanging out. Now, just like in the original princess, it's 3-finger bubble, but when it's the 3-finger bubble at the top, instead of pulling it through the shoulder, we had to make a twist here in order to attach it to our new body. So we're going right around that pink ear twist on the outside shoulder. Then we're going the open hand size bubble like in the regular princess, followed by the double ear twist. 1, 2. Okay. Now we want open hand size bubble like on this side. So we want to go open hand size bubble, and we're going to lock it to the other pink ear twist. Wrap it right around. One good time should be enough. So you should have what looks like this. Should have 2 ear twists on 2 open hand side bubbles. And then we're going to go a 3-finger bubble. Just like when we're closing off her head on the regular princess. And we're just going to wrap it right around through there between that ear twist in the bottom of her head. Okay? You should have what looks something like this at the moment. It looks like a triangle at the top. Okay, now we're going to squish this down. And we want a hand-sized bubble. Squish. We don't want it fully inflated. So basically you want to push down with your hand and then twist it. Now you want to pop off a little extension, because you need to be able to tie it down like in the original princess. Okay, now we insert it just like we do in the regular princess. We insert it between the 2 top bubbles, and then we pull down on it and wrap it right around between the middle of the dress. So you should have now what looks like that. Okay, now it comes down to positioning. You may have to crimp your tape or whatever a little just to get it to kind of go in a downward motion. But if we position her arms and her bubbles, you should be able to get the tape down under it next to her arm. And then you got to position her so that she fits in here right. We got a little bit too much forward there. Okay. And voila. Okay, as you can see, I got my hair and it's on the outside of the dress versus the other one. I had to bring it through the dress. And the cape is in the downward motion the way it's supposed to. And then we'll just fix your hands. Okay. And voila. One Anna look-alike princess with the cape on. So, in the picture, the cape goes all the way across the front because it's buttoned up with the black dress with the blue bottom. Okay? So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more videos in the upcoming year. Hope everybody's Christmas was wonderful, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy. Bye-bye.